Alright, we are almost to the campsite, which is south of Chicago.
Which means we made it to Illinois.
Which means we are in Illinois, or also known as Illinois.
Yeah, that
So, today we spent the morning and afternoon at the amusement park in Sandusky. It was pretty cool. Trish did not make it too far.
I got two in. I've got two going for me. Two roller coasters.
She went on 2 roller coasters, and on the second one, almost made it off without throwing up on the ride. But did in fact throw up on the ride.
Half of it was on the ride, half of it was off the ride.
Half of it was on, half of it was off. So we walked around for a little while, got some food, and then we found a little beach that was like, if you left the park, you got your hand stamped, and then you could get back in. Little cool hand stamp thing. It says Millennium Force, which was the first ride that we went on. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna go ride some rides and you can lay on the beach for a little while, because it was a pretty nice beach. It almost looked like an ocean beach because it was like, you know, wavy, but fun fact, it was still Lake Erie because we were still in Ohio. It had a really nice view. There was a marina like to the other side of the amusement park, and I got to ride all the rides. They had a bunch of like record-breaking rides. So one of them was like the Top Thrill Dragster, and it just went really, really, really fast right at the beginning, and then you went straight up and then straight down, and then that was the end of the ride. But it was still like really fun. And then the swings, they had like these swings, the normal swing ride, except it went 301 feet in the air, and that was awesome. And it went like over the lake and everything. It was really pretty. I was a little bit terrified I was gonna lose my phone on that one. And then I went on one of those claw rides that's like the spinny one that swings like a pendulum, and I thought it was gonna be like all of the other ones like that, like they're all the same, except that one went more than 90 degrees. Like it literally, I was upside down and spinning, and I was very disoriented, but it was still extremely fun. It lost my tummy a couple times. And then I went over to some other roller coasters. One of them, like always, it has like, you know, the one that comes over around your head and then it bangs your head back and forth between the 2 fucking things. Yeah, that was fun. That was great. Really good for this brand new earring thing that's still healing from January, but it's fine. And then I literally didn't wait in a line for a ride at all today, except the last ride that I wanted to go on. It had like 4 world records. It was like the most inversions and like maybe fastest, I don't know. It had a couple others. It was called the Valravn. Yeah, Valravn. And I was like, you know, the sign says the wait's gonna be an hour and a half, but the other one that I just went on had a 45-minute wait sign, and I literally walked up to the gate. So like, I think I'm gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be an hour and a half. And then I stood there and waited like a solid half an hour. Solid 40 minutes went by, and I was like, well, I mean, I can see the stairs. Like, I have to be right there. And I was like, I'm committed now. I've been here 40 minutes. And then I turn around the corner, and there's like another zigzag thing. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? But I had already committed 40 minutes to this ride. Like, I had to see what it was all about. It was a world record ride. Like, I had to see it. So I finally get to the stairs, and there's like this massive sign that has like all its stats, and then at the bottom it has like duration 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and I'm like, wow, I have waited a solid hour to ride this ride that is 2 minutes and 32 seconds long. And I have to say, it was a cool ride, but I would not say it was worth an hour wait. So if y'all ever go to Cedar Point, don't wait more than like a half an hour to ride Valravn. Otherwise, it was a lovely day. And then we got in the car, we were ready to go. I went and got a coffee so I didn't get a headache because I could feel it happening. And then we get on I-90 to go west. Fun fact, every single road we're gonna be on this journey is a road that goes west. So, we get on I-90 west and it says, continue for 232 miles. And we just got off that road and now we're heading south a little bit to go to the campground. So, we're almost there. We're gonna set up the tent again. Our freaking air mattress has a hole in it somewhere, so that's gonna be an adventure to her tonight to try to find that hole and patch it with some duct tape. Because I woke up on the floor at like 4 in the morning. I was on the ground. My tummy.
Freezing our flippin' ass.
Yes, freezing. It was so cold last night. We have to find that other blanket, which is, that's in the trunk. So we may or may not make it to that, but we'll bring as many blankets and pillows as we have, and I'm gonna wear some damn pants because I went to bed in a tank top and shorts and I woke up at 2 freezing, but too cold to like make the commitment to go to my car and get more clothing, obviously. So yeah, hopefully we can work out these kinks. We also need to buy a lantern, which we realized was probably something we should have bought before we went camping. That was, you know, sometimes you don't think of all the things. We got all the candles just in case there were bugs, but we didn't get a lantern.
It's been a learning experience.
It has. It's a learning experience. That's true.